Pep Talk UK, Pro Beez, once again delighted to be reacquainted with a fellow West African compatriot. How you doing?
My brother, I'm good. Proby is my boy. Charlie, I see you, boss. You're my boss now. Anything you do, I do. You understand? My chairman, your boy is loyal. Charlie Akwaba.
Hey, welcome, Akwaba. Medasi P.
It is yeah. We have to speak these things, my brother. I want Africa, I want West Africa.
All right. The listeners are mostly English, but hey, you know what? So Kelechi, man, it's been a hot minute. I mean, we've known each other for a little while now. We've even debated about who has the best jollof rice, whether it's Ghana or Nigeria. I remember that time in Essex, man. I was trying to convince you, man. Say, look, you know what? Ghana jollof is the best jollof, man. I got love for the Nigerian jollof, but you know, it's about the Ghanaian jollof, right?
You know the truth. You understand? Something more that Cardi B ate Ghana jollof, and you know what happened. You know, it's there. It's on the internet. You know, so let's not. She went to the. She had to go to the toilet. She had having stomach upset after eating Ghana jollof, but she was in Nigeria for 1 week. Ate Nigerian jollof, everything, nothing. Got to Ghana hours into Ghanaian trip. I left Ghana.
That was at a bad restaurant, man.
No, it's just Ghana. That's the way it is. You understand? So even a foreign person has said it that, Nigerian jollof is numero uno. So there's no debate. But big respect to Ghana jollof too. But
yeah. Hey, look. Despite me saying Ghanaian jollof is number one, I have to admit, right now, some of my Nigerian brothers are doing extremely well. I mean, you got musician-wise, Wizkid, Burna Boy. On top in sports, we've got like the biggest boxing athlete in the world, or one of them anyway. Alongside Canelo is Anthony Joshua.
No, he's the biggest. We don't have alongside. He's the biggest. Sorry, a heavyweight division has 3 or 4 belts now combined. He's the biggest. Sorry, I don't know Canelo. I don't watch him. I've heard of him. I don't know him. Respect to him, but Anthony Joshua is the biggest. Please, thank you.
Yeah, look, a massive big up to Anthony Joshua. I know you've always wanted to kind of catch up with him and kind of just catch up, on all things Nigerian. But what I really wanted to talk to you about was how he's perceived in Nigeria. I mean, the love and how proud Nigerians feel about the accomplishments of Anthony Joshua.
Man, I mean, we are so proud of him. I mean, I'll get to the fighting bit and the belt bit, but what he does for the communities, in Nigeria, he goes back, he gives back. Even during this COVID-19 pandemic, man he sent his team to Nigeria and they were sharing stuff, giving the citizens palliatives. Obviously, the government cannot cover everybody. We know how the government is there, respect to the government, but Anthony Joshua did his bit. He stepped in as well to help locals, to give them food, just basic needs to be able to stay home and, stop the spread. That alone, even if he wasn't even a heavyweight boxer or champion, that alone, that humanitarian spirit alone, is not something that, you just acquire overnight. It's been in him. He's just like that. And when he goes back to Nigeria, he's always going to Makoko and some other places, trying to help out, trying to do stuff. And you see that the locals really love him. That's it. That's that. When I see such images, like, it gladdens my heart. Now to the boxing side, when you see Anthony come out, and yes, he's British, was born here as well. He has a Nigerian flag, he has a Nigerian tattoo, and an African tattoo. You're like, wow, man loves his heritage. Man knows where he's coming from as well. And the speech, I was at the Commonwealth service. I didn't get to meet him. But from him, we are somehow commoners. So them they are VIP. You understand? But his speech that day, the way he brought in the food aspect, I was like, wow. I recorded part, obviously, we're not meant to film inside, but part of the speech, I was recording my glass. I was telling the guy next to me, like, yes. He was like, you're Nigerian, right? Because I had my brother. I said, yes. I said, he's my brother. I said, he said, Igbo is from the same tribe. I had to claim. I said, yes, I'm Igbo. But you know me, I'm one Nigerian. I do Yoruba house, I have my Yoruba up and down, I do everything, you know. So, but that speech alone was so powerful. As a Nigerian in that room that day, it died, you know. And then to the boxing, you know, lost that fight, you know, to the other guy. What's that his name again?
Andrew Ruiz Jr. Yeah,
Yeah.
his first professional
Then
beat. And I feel like there was a lot of criticism over that defeat. I mean, do you know
not from
the
me.
amount of, not from you, but in general, the amount of fans that turned against the man fight was
calling
remarkable.
Nigerians that I know to say I'm sorry. Everybody wanted him to win. Immediately he lost that fight. 5 minutes later, I was already posting message of support.
Yeah.
But I know some people, some big celebs that actually copied what I wrote to write theirs. I don't want to mention them. You know, that's where I am. When we lost in that World Cup, Igalo was down. Immediately, I know you can lose. Messi can miss a penalty. He's the best in the world. Can miss a penalty. Igalo missed some chances. Immediately, I was posting message of support. Immediately, because I was in Russia, so I rushed to the team hotel. I was with him. I'm like, yo, see. And then people were abusing him, abusing his family. That is uncalled for. That's what we're talking about, mental health. You might look at Anthony Joshua and say, oh, big guy. But everybody has his own mental problems. Everybody needs support. You understand? If somebody loses a fight, and kudos to him, he immediately said, oh, congratulations to the winner. No excuses. Even when they were trying to make excuses for him, he said, no. Lost fair and square, fine. And I'll bounce back. The mentality alone to bounce back. The mentality to that's one thing I like about him. He's a true sportsman. Even before the fight, the first fight to Ruiz, he gave Ruiz the belt, you know. There's nothing like, oh, let's be fun. No. Give me respect, I give you respect. That is one thing I love about him. He doesn't make noise. He's not an empty barrel because he knows what he has. You understand? So when he lost that fight, a few Nigerians that I know, inflation, especially the ones in London, oh, we are disappointed. And I'm like, no. When he was winning, he put it together. Same with the same Igalo example. When Igalo was, Igalo, then he missed those chances against Argentina. Oh, he became the most hated. Guess what? Igalo now later said, favor over labor. They were questioning, what do you mean? When he now moved to Man United, he said, Igalo, yes, favor over labor, Igalo. So victory, success has plenty friends. But when you are down, only few remain. I'm glad to say I was one of those that from day one, I remain. If I had, remember we're talking about going to Saudi Arabia. If I had my way, I would have gone to Saudi Arabia.
But do you remember we went to Cardiff?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Bro, do you know what time I got to Cardiff that day? And I went back to London. Do you understand? I saw to come. And I came from Leeds. I think I came from Leeds that day. You understand? But that's because my boy, Nigerian, thank God you guys came through for me. You understand? That's the way. I rate him so much. I try to watch all his fights live. You understand? No matter the amount we pay, we gotta watch our brother, the box. You understand? Well, you get people, you know, but now that he won again, everybody, oh my God, we are back. Yeah, that's, you know, but that's not the point, Sha. The point is, he's doing well. He's doing very well. He has, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he has 3 or 4. And, you know, the one with Gypsy King, if he can get that one, fam.
Yeah, WBC Ring Mag. But you know, it's interesting because, you know, look, it's how you bounce back from adversity, which is a mark of someone's character as well. Everyone at some point is going to take an L or is going to be down in spirit. Again, you know, we saw when he had the rematch against Ruiz Jr., we saw what he applied. You know, he took it back to the basics, sweet science, 12 rounds, and made sure he got the belts back, which was the most important thing overall. And be a 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world is quite some accomplishment. I mean, he's only 30 as well, so hats off.
Yeah, hats off to him. He's doing really, really well, and you know we are so proud of him. But he's humble, respectful. you know, everything, you can't hear any controversy. Do you understand? You can't, man is just there eating his egusi, his akpu, his gari fufu, jollof rice, enjoying himself, training hard. His close circle, it's like a very close knit circle. There's nothing like things leaking or training videos leaking and all that. You know, he goes to Sheffield to train. He's all quiet. He's living a very humble life. You know, that kind of thing. So sometimes, you know, he's a guy that I see that Oops is very low to conquer. That's what he does. That's his style, and I enjoy it. And I enjoy it. And you know, huge respect and kudos to him. He doesn't shy away from anything. You know, I mean, I know that was that boy that lost to just speak was American. The boy that
Which
lost.
one? Wilder?
Wilder. You know, for me, you know, I respect everybody, but for me, Wilder talks too much. Sorry, he talks too much. And then later he started claiming that he has Nigerian blood. Nigerian ancestors were like, okay, show us.
I have heard that, yeah, that there's some Nigerian in his bloodline.
We only recognize my brother for now. We don't recognize, he said he has Nigerian blood. So show us. We don't know. But sometimes, you know, the way he talks, you know, sometimes I don't see that as being respectful. You know, but maybe that's his style to put his opponent off and all that. I get it, but and then after his fight, he started giving so many excuses. This one, that one, that one. Counters that to Joshua. He said, "Yeah."
What did you make of? Again, you mentioned excuses. What did you make of the whole costume? Was like part of the reason
that okay, the costume, not the okay, the costume. No, you've been wearing costume since you've been beating other fighters. It didn't weigh you down. You got to Gypsy King and you're telling me this. I mean, that's rubbish. Then come on. That's why you see Joshua. There's no frivolity. In fact, I'm waiting for the days that the only frivolity I will be Joshua will do is for me to walk him out to the ring and be doing that's the only thing. Joshua just comes out. Maybe he gets somebody to rap him out, or there's a fella song or Wizkid song. Simple robe. There's nothing focused on the game. You're focused on your focused on your costume, focused on this, fam, concentrate on the game. So that's why he lost. I mean, he lost fair and square. And then some people say, oh, that Gypsy King's glove was this and that and that. Oh, that's rubbish. That's rubbish. I think he lost fair and square. He should just say, I lost fair and square. And his trainer actually did the right thing by training the tower. I killed him in the ring. You understand? Train the tower. He had to take care of his guy. He said, oh, I'm going to fire him or whatever. You see, these are the things you cannot hear from Joshua. No excuses. I'm not. Even if he wants to change his trainer, you're quiet, respectful. Okay, we decide to part. You're going to the press. Wow, talk this, talk that. So a lot of people like me, I just love people that are quite humble and know what they want and admit when they are wrong, when they've lost, respect the opponent. You know, that kind of thing. You know, Joshua ticks all the boxes as one of the greatest sportsmen in the world.
Yeah. How do you feel when Joshua comes out to some Nigerian music or Nigerian artists before he gets to the ring?
My brother,
must be proud moments for you.
Over proud moment when I see the flag first. Like, that's my brother, and I'll shout to them. Maybe it's called you see me, I'm saying, they know my story, and then people look at you like, I say, you don't know what it means to hear your song. Do you know how many people will be watching that? Millions, billions around the world are watching that fight, and then that song and your song comes on. If you're not coming artist, you have already made it. Do you know how many downloads and streams will happen? You understand? So he's doing well for the culture. That's it. He's also doing well for the culture. He knows he comes from dual backgrounds, and he's treating both of them as an equal, standing, and which is good. You know, he plays the Nigerian one, then goes in with the British one, or vice versa. Brilliant. You know, he's doing really well, and he understands it, and I'm really, really happy for him.
You know, what I've got to admit is I've got to give, AJ a lot of credit. I mean, if you look back to his fight in 2000, I think in 16 against Dillian White, he brought out Stormzy, and that propelled Stormzy to another level. Exactly. You know what I mean? He brought out Nines at Wembley.
Yeah. I didn't know who he was. That nice one. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he was at all. I'm like, who's this guy? You know. But I like it. I like when boxers do it. I like when, I know that Okoli and Miss Banks are no longer together, but when Okoli brought out Miss Banks, introduced Miss Banks to another demographic, another fan base, you know, that kind of thing. So these things are actually vital. That's why when I sing on AFTV, it's the same thing. I'm introducing them to another demographic. AFTV is watched worldwide. So I'm taking
Exposed to a wider audience. Yeah.
so that's what we do. We just support our own. I can decide not to sing. AJ can decide not to come out to a Nigerian song or come out to a normal song that everybody knows. But no, let's help our culture. Let's help ourselves. Those people that you help will help others. It's a ripple effect.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, I think I was fortunate to get my first big interview with Anthony Joshua in 2018, and you know, what I mean, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. And all praise.
That's it. Upcoming podcast or media channel, and he's looked at you. He's helping you. You know, there are some people that I know, even normal Nigerian celebrities, that will not talk to any upcoming person. They'll just be like, do you understand? I'll give you an example. Anita Jones. You know Anita?
Yeah. From TV, yeah.
And Arsenal Nation. I was filming an ad for Budweiser. And when I met her, that was the day Nigeria played England at the World Cup friendly. Now, that country, I'm filming an ad. And then she says, please, can I interview you for my YouTube channel? I'm looking at her upcoming channel, young girl trying to make her way in the industry. And I had to beg my clients to say, please, I know this is wrong, but please, can I just support her? Just okay, 5 minutes, be quick. So I did it. She said, sing the national anthem. I did everything, you know. Then later on, she messaged to thank me. I said, oh, please, can you mentor me and stuff? Yeah, I was really planning to post the video. I posted the video. Now, some people saw it. AFTV saw it. Oh, please, who is this girl? I knew I only had one chance to sell her.
Yeah.
Oh, she's this person. I only met her for 5 minutes. But I tell her somehow, in the best of my ability, for her to land that role. I did it, and then they called her, and I messaged her to say, see, this is what I'm going to call you. And she got it. And from there, she's been able to grow her wide network and all that. It's about giving people opportunities, it's about supporting people, it's about reposting something. That small support can go a very long because everybody is watching. You don't even know who is watching your stuff that might like it. So these little things, this little support, AJ, this person, that matters. And from there now, someone like Anita has been able to help other people. We have platform, we have reach, we have contacts. It's a ripple effect. We help everybody. You know, it goes around. Don't go and hoard your connection or that's one thing to yourself and be selfish. No, you know. So, you know, with respect to AJ once again, I mean, I'm really happy he's Nigerian. He's going back. He's doing his bit for the country. The other day he met the president and the other officials. You know, so we are really happy for him and with him, and he should continue in this path.
Yeah. Finally, do you reckon Anthony Joshua overall is not given enough credit for unifying as heavyweight champion twice? And also, a lot of people seem to have in mind that Tyson Fury is the guy at the moment, the number one guy. It would seem like there's a whole load of people that are recognizing Tyson Fury after his win against Deontay Wilder as the number one heavyweight. What's your opinion on who is the guy for you?
The guy is the one that has the most number of belts. The unified champion. That word is key. Unified. If you're calling the other person, you're not going to call. You just say he's the what? Is it WBC or W? I don't know the belt he holds. What's the name of the belt?
WBC.
He
WBC.
WBC title holder Fury. You cannot use such big words as unified. I mean, come on, unified 3 belts or 4 belts is bigger than one. They taught us all that in mathematics. It's simple common sense. Now, his fight might be fresher, so maybe he's in the mind because it happened lately, maybe. But some people are looking at it like, oh, because he fought Wilder. Wilder, to me, respect to him, he's not a boxer. He's not a boxer. He's a street fighter. That's it. He's just waiting to get you with one heavy one and then you're done. That's it. So for me, that's not out of boxing. So I will rate Anthony Joshua way ahead. He's number one. He's the undisputed. He should be the main guy. And that is why brands go to him. Because the brands know the main guy. How many adverts do you see Fury do? How many sports, like I think AJ's with Under Armour, I think, and some other big brands. Gillette, he has done Glow advert, I know that one in Nigeria. How many have you seen Fury? It's a bigger brand and has a bigger belt and everything. Even the brands know this. So some people might be talking out of sentiment. Some people might prefer Fury. Respect to him. I respect all fighters, whether it's Fury or Wilder. It's not easy to be a boxer. It's a dangerous sport. I know my mates, them like Okoli and Dan Aziz. I go to support them, watch their fight every time. So I know it's not easy. But when someone is trying to distort the facts because of some certain sentiments, I mean, it's not fair. I leave sentiments out of it. I'm not saying Joshua is the best because he's Nigerian and stuff. No, because of the facts on the ground, says he's the best. So he's the best.
Do you not think you have to get a bit of credit to Tyson Fury? I mean, he's beaten champions away from home twice.
No, I give him credit. Like I said to you, I respect. But because it depends on how somebody rates a fight as well. I rate Wilder, he's good, but I don't see him as a boxer. I believe Joshua will knock him out in like first 4 or 5 rounds. You understand? Because he's just doing like this. And that was how Gypsy King won. Because he's not a boxer. I bet you a Joshua fight will be much, much harder than a Joshua versus. That's like a walk in the park. With all due respect. It's a walk in the park because he's not a boxer. That is why they were able to win him. You understand? So whether the Gypsy King, I mean, he's beating champions. Joshua has beaten champions as well. How did he get the belts? The belts weren't handed to him on a platter of gold. He had to beat some people to win it. Whether he beat them in England or outside of England, for me, it doesn't matter. Where did Joshua reclaim his belt? In England?
Saudi. Yeah.
Very much. So what are you saying? So he has done it away from home. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You cannot say that Joshua had home advantage in Saudi. No.
What people are saying is, look, people are saying that Fury went to the backyard of the champions. So we're talking about Deontay Wilder, USA, and we're talking about Vladimir Klitschko, the backyard of both champions, and took the belts. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Klitschko was in Germany, isn't it?
Germany. Virtually.
He's from
based.
Huh?
Yeah. He was based in Germany.
No, I don't know about that. You understand? It's not his backyard. He has only done it once in America. That's what I recognize. And he's done well. For me, boxing can happen anywhere. It can happen where we want them to fight in Nigeria. We want them to fight. They should bring the fight back home. You understand? So it doesn't matter. I know they are saying that he went to America to get the belt. He went to Germany to get the belt. Fantastic achievements. Respect that, but that's part of negotiation. That's why Joshua is the main man. He has the negotiating power to bring it down to England for people like you and I not to spend our money to travel far to go and watch. So we should be praising him. I can just take train to Cardiff or take train to Leeds. He's fighting in Tottenham next. We're in Tottenham in London. I take bus 241 and I'm in Tottenham. It cost me £1.50 to go and watch Joshua on the train. He's making it cheap for me. So I would rather than somebody that is making it cheap for me than somebody that is telling me to go abroad to go and watch. But again, it is down to his negotiating power. He has a solid team in the hand and all that. They know what they want. He has the belts. That's why he is fighting at home more. Because you want the belt, come get it. If I want your hat, you tell me to come and get it. I have to come and get it from you. Am I not saying the truth? I have to come and get it from you. Now, when you look at Gypsy King's fights in Germany and in America, those guys had the belts. He had to go get them. They had the bargaining power. So if Joshua is in a position that he has to go get the belts, like he did in Saudi Arabia, he will go and get them. So I don't see the basis of the comparison. He's been a winner almost all his career. He's been having the belt, so you come and get it. I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, I hear you. I hear you 100%. You know, it's about opinions, right? You know what I mean?
It's about situations as well. You have to look at the situation. He is the owner of the belt. He will decide where he wants to fight. He has the bargaining power. That is why he has been fighting mostly at home. Because he even lost his British people to come to their stadium for them to watch it. Mm-hmm. It's not a bad idea. So if you're rating somebody because he goes away to fight, yeah, because he has not always had the belts. So he has to go away to fight. Isn't it?
Finally.
Where did Fury lose his belt? The one he won from Kelechi. Where did he lose it? Was it in England?
Sorry, what was that?
Where did Fury lose his belt? The one he
never lost it in the ring. He never lost his belts in the ring.
Okay, yeah, okay. They were taken from him. Okay, yeah. Now, if he was to lose that belt in the ring, definitely he has the bargaining power. They would have been fighting in Manchester. He's a Manchester boy. He wants his home people to come and watch him. And then they say he loses to, say, Joseph Parker or something. Because Parker has to come and collect the belt. That's the way it is. Because he has the belt. So, these are the way these things.
Just a couple of things before we sign out. Firstly, if Joshua does fight Tyson Fury in a massive, undisputed fight next year, we're talking about 2 fights potentially, how does it conclude?
So if who?
Joshua and Fury get it on next year in an undisputed fight for all the marbles, how does it conclude?
Joshua, 100%.
How?
He's going to knock him out. How again? He's going to knock him out. Either he knocks him out or he decides to play safe like he did in Ruiz. And he will. Joshua is a better boxer. Yeah, Gypsy King is a better showman and mover. I love to watch Gypsy King. I'm not going to lie to you. Because the way he dodges it, well, Joshua is going to get him. Joshua is going to. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think they've sparred before.
Yeah.
So they will know 1 or 2 of their tricks. It's not a game. These are 2 proper boxers, and Joshua is going to win him. Joshua has learned a lot from the whole Ruiz thing. You know when you're fighting with anger. You understand? When you say, okay, fine, I lost, but inside of you, you know that I shouldn't have lost this. I took my eyes off the ball. I think that's what happened in that fight. Obviously, maybe he thought, I'm not saying he did, I'm just saying, maybe he thought, maybe he didn't do ready, let me just take it easy on him, and then the guy surprised him. But that's not going to happen again. And it's not going to happen with Fury. He has learned his mistakes. And one thing I like about him, he did a few videos, I think with William Hill, talking about the fight, why he lost, and he actually lost, what he was doing. He really out of those interviews. That's a different animal now. From those that and that I was surprised they won Ruiz. We were expecting him to win Ruiz. But with Fury, he's on the ball. He's gonna win. Baby, you're gonna tell me, you take boom boom. Oh baby, you don't get training when you're gonna change your attitude. Yeah, you love me and you know that you got your sister. Which one you get? Sarkodia featuring Kiss Daddy. That's the song. Which one? Open the bomb, baby. Is that okay?
Hey, I'm sure AJ would appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Hey, Pep Talk, Kelechi, we're signing out. Big up the man there.
Brother, thank you so much. Bless.
Thank you.